I love a women like my advent calendar up against the wall, flaps open and ready to be eaten. Dude, you putting that up on your dating profile feels less effective than Nick Cannon's contraceptives. I don't know who told you to put up that bio, but please don't tell me that you actually thought of that yourself. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/trashy, the good old garbage of the internet. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. If we are already at the super duper funny number of 69,000, 70,000 would be pretty darn swell too. She thinks my dog is sexy. Look, if she's thinking that, I think she needs to go to the hospital for a mental health evaluation, because I'm pretty certain that's one of the first signs of brain damage. And is that a Maryland license plate? Alright, that's it. I'm getting Big Purple and we're going on a dum-dum hunt. Car from Mississippi has a couple of bullet holes, drives great, the windshield is cracked. I wonder by what though? I will say this though, at least kudos to you for making an effort to cover up the bullet holes, but that don't really help your case that much. I always try to make sure this person gets the best presents. I guess you could say I make her proud. You know, most of the time when somebody does like a nice photo as a present, it's like just married, just graduated, just got the job, or just got my own first home. The recently booked one though, that's a new one. From the makers of Just Married, here comes Just Booked. Caption said that this is first class where people have a whole layout section to themselves and people still doing this crap. Like, you about to lose feet privileges. You're gonna have the airline staff carrying around a hacksaw. It's like, alright, give me them hams. Like, nah, you couldn't keep them to yourself. Ejecto feto, cuz. Parts of a weapon were found inside of jars of peanut butter at New York airport, TSA says. Out of all the things you could have stuffed it in, why peanut butter? Like, did you really think the dog wasn't going to smell any of the powder through that? All you did was make it so that the dog thought he was getting a treat, but no, he was getting a treat and doing his job. Plus, also, last I checked, getting anything that is sticky and gooey out of a firearm is not all that easy, so I feel like you might have just made the weapon unusable anyway. But I honestly wonder who on Reddit told you that that was a 300 level IQ move. Due to the inconsideration of some of our customers, there is now a 2-minute time limit on magazine browsing. Look, I can't scroll down, but if you know anything about what the magazines below are, then you understand why they got the time limit. All I'm saying is, I'm gonna be honest, dude, I think you gotta shorten that to less than 2 minutes. I feel like some dudes would, like, you know, they would speed run this. I didn't even think a sign like this had to be put up, but I know for a fact dude has said something along the lines of, hey, 2-inch Grinch, time's up, gotta go. Okay, there's gotta be like a really weird Florida way to honor somebody who died. Like, I'm so used to seeing shoes tied to power lines just hanging at intersections, but is this the Florida man equivalent? Okay, for anybody wondering, this isn't exactly trashy. This is just kind of a bit of a messed up prank, but not like completely slap your mother. It's the prank bro kind of messed up. So to clarify for the people that actually have nice weather year-round, basically what you do is you just take an extra boot and just gently put it on the snow. That's enough of a force to make an imprint. You don't actually have to go up there and stomp in the snow. All you gotta do is just let the boot rest in the snow. Gravity will take care of the rest. If somebody actually did get up there, I am fairly certain they would have slipped on the windshield section.
It would. It can't fit in a single spot. It's too big. That's what the tingle you get when you own a truck.
I have literally parked a Silverado in a single spot. You will fit, you dingus. The more I see this, the more I'm starting to understand where the small pecker jokes come from, because, you know,
it can't fit
is definitely a thing. And legit, I see it all too much that I could honestly just have a compilation for an entire video of stuff like this, of me going around town just recording dum-dums like this.
Biggest celebrity couple age gaps.
Ah, yes, you know, Snapchat news just being old Snapchat news. Honestly, just giving me more reasons to avoid them, and I keep on forgetting why I avoid them, and then I look them up and then remember why I avoid them. Plus, also, a 12-year age gap for people that are definitely in their adult years is honestly not that much. Ah, you know, don't out of order signs have a reason or some kind of understanding behind it? Nope, don't you realize whenever you put that in, there's definitely a guaranteed dum-dum that'll come in and say, oh, that sign can't stop me because I can't read. I wish that stayed in Arthur, but I am so unfortunately unhappy that it did not. I think from this point forward, out of order signs need to have dum-dum alarms that just have an air horn go off whenever somebody definitely uses something that is out of order. You know, I never thought I would see the day where I wind up running into a cookbook for that. Not only a cookbook for that, but a Wish.com cookbook for that. So you know for a fact you gotta love that good old bootleg stuff. You know, what is this gonna do? If somebody smokes it, are they gonna spontaneously combust? I heart beef. Look, dude, I know that they're pretty darn neat and all, but I honestly don't know what's more distracting, the flag, the truck nuts, or the fact that this is just 4 wheels and there is no visible car whatsoever. Look, I'll tell you this right now, if anybody finds you putting these type of stickers up, you should be forced to have to remove it and not given any tools to help you remove it. You know, no Goo Gone, no wipes, no paper towels, no nothing. If you put this up, you should definitely have to take it off because it was annoying to see you put it up, so let's annoy you by having you take it off. And you know, the float looks pretty good. I feel like you might have actually won. You know, maybe if you didn't also include a horrific event in history in it all, you know, maybe just leave that one out next time if you're even allowed back in. Also, while you're at it, I think you might want to go to the library, get a dictionary, and look up the definition of bad taste. Definitely not what I was expecting to see whatsoever, but I mean, the person that posted this actually was one of the people that helped put it together, so I kind of feel like there might be some little innovation. I just hope that you got the casket new and not used. This must be that trailer when you want to take them for one last tailgate. Okay, I saw this, and the first thing that came in my mind was like, you know for a fact, this is either going to be at a public library or a high school, because that's the only time I could see this much gum being in the area. Plus, what's really weird is that I was expecting like the gum to be black and everything after it dried out, but no, either this is some new gum or it is some very fresh gum, and I don't want to see the line of people waiting to put their gum in the crack. This very much gives me flashbacks of my high school, and I do not like it one bit. The 6-foot mark to make sure no boy under 6 foot walks in. You know, I want to see part 2 where she goes over to the dude's place and he's got a scale with tape after a certain number. Definitely wrong in both cases. 2 wrongs do not make a right. However, if there are people that are out there that actually only have a problem with one of those 2, then that is the problem. Someone's child is ripping toys out of packages and stealing them. Also, I'm pretty freaking sure he peed. I know that parenting can be tough. I've definitely seen various examples, but if you don't even make an effort to take care of your kid and just let them run around a business and do basically anything they want like it's Chuck E. Cheese, I don't think you're fit out to be a parent. And unfortunately, something like this is something I'm all too familiar with too, because apparently when you come into a store, if it's a pet store, then apparently that's free zoo day and let your kids run around and everything, and I think myself and my managers just wince whenever kids lay on the floor, because I've had to clean up after dog doo-doo in that exact spot before. That is not sanitary. What is good parenting, you ask? Promising to help make flyers for your missing cat to put around the neighborhood to help find her, even though you found it dead in your yard over 2 years ago, and using a shovel to toss it over to the neighbor's fence. Don't judge me. I pick my battles wisely. So, you just decided to catapult your dead cat into the neighbor's yard? What the frick? Yeah, don't you know that was apparently a wise decision. Yeet the dead cat corpse. Honestly, when my little girl starts her period, I'm going to teach her to free bleed. Pads and tampons are a sham and are just another way to restrict women from being natural, and not to mention the price. I've never used a tampon or pad in my life, and I'm probably more healthy and better off than those women who do. I get that this is your opinion, but sanitary towels and tampons are much more hygienic than just letting your underwear get stained with blood, and it can cause infections and smell really bad. I just don't think you should teach your daughter that. It's my child and my right to do whatever I feel is appropriate. If you don't like it, delete me off Facebook. Oh, I love this type of person on Facebook. The type of person where they post an opinion but get upset when other people have opinions on their opinion. My only main complaint about when it comes to like stuff that you need for your body that you have to go out and get stuff for is that why does it cost so much? That's the one thing that's always confused me. Like for me, I need to see because I have bad vision, astigmatism and all that stuff. I don't exactly use pads. I don't have that equipment. But what it does happen is that I have to spend a couple $100 in order to see, and it kind of sucks. Now, I know it's in no way as bad as people that have to spend money on a routine basis for stuff like pads and everything. I just do not like the fact that this is very much more expensive than it should be. And the same thing goes for stuff like insulin shots. Those things are ridiculously expensive if you don't have insurance, and it doesn't make any sense. 4 months pregnant, 4,000 retweets, and I won't abort it. So, are you also going to count the quote retweets where people are going to be dragging you into the pavement? Kinda seems really messed up when you think, oh yes, I'm going to do this not because of a medical thing that would actually be severe health complications for me, not because of a disease or sickness and anything, but because I got enough likes and retweets on Twitter. Wendy Williams says she brought her son to a strip club and taught him how to Make It Rain. Ah yes, Wendy Williams, another one of those celebrities that I keep on forgetting exist until they pop up in the subreddit. Whenever there's anybody like Wendy Williams comes up, I always keep on thinking, yeah, I guess if you have enough money, you can try to get away with everything. Definitely try, doesn't mean that it works, but it works more so than somebody who don't got a lot of money, that's for sure. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Maybe check out another video or two, that'd be awesome of yous. But with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.